from your point of view, is it possible to each application to have the same standard of pricing?
Well, there are many aspects to that, right? So we know that in Indonesia, the minimum price per kilometer is regulated by the government. So it's legally not possible to go down the specific amount, even though some of the mechanics and programs introduced by some of the companies allow to do that, right? We obliged by the regulation, of course, we monitor this kind of a regulatory commitments that are put upon us very, very closely and very, very strictly. So we don't allow the price go down specific threshold, so to say. And again, the mechanism that is core to our application allows us to sustain the attractive price for both passenger and the driver.
And the driver,
yeah.
Okay. Let's move to our main question. Speaking about INDrive, how does INDrive view the development of the online transportation market in Indonesia, especially during our tight competition with other platforms?
Well, I must say that Indonesia is one of the most interesting markets for ride-hailing whatsoever. And as you mentioned, the competition is stiff. There are many, many players fighting for each and every transaction, providing subsidies to both of the marketplace sides. It means that given that the market is going to grow, and we know that it's going to grow not that fast as it was growing after the COVID, right? But still, this is a growing market. Yeah. There's still a kind of a room for expansion for everybody. So, well, it's going to be interesting couple of years to come.
Okay.
For everybody who's in the market and for everybody who's using or earning with the applications.
Okay. So, what is actually the challenge of the company, other than the competitors, and how do you deal with these challenges?
Well, as I said, competition is stiff, competition is hard, and well, we see some of the companies who are incumbents to this market, right? So there's a challenge number one, I must say, for our development. The second thing is that Indonesia is huge, right? Geographically, that's a huge area, very diverse. We have Jakarta, which is a great metropolis. We have other big cities like Medan, like Surabaya, etc., etc. So the density of population is different, right? Then we have really kind of a small populated cities, and those are all different markets, and
yes.
They need different approaches. And the challenge is actually the economy itself, because it's still under development, right? And it's developing fast, and it has its consequences on purchasing power, right, of people. It has consequences on the companies, IT companies like we are, on like how to operate, how to live with the government, how to actually oblige by the regulation which is changing, etc., etc. So there are many, many aspects, but as I said, that's an interesting journey so far.
Okay, so what is the differentiate between INDrive and other competitors out there? We are not talking about the pricing anymore. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that later. But what is actually the unique selling point of INDrive, other than the price?
I believe that we're 100% different to any other ride-hailing in the world, so to say, because this negotiation feature, which is the core to our product, is something that makes us 100% different when you compare us to other ride-hailing present in the Indonesian market or the biggest ride-hailing in the world, which is Uber, right? We're really different because we give this freedom to both passengers and the drivers. So they can negotiate not only the price, they can actually, the passengers can choose the car they want, the type of vehicle they want, the estimated time of arrival they want, right? So they can choose the driver by his rating, etc. So, and the driver could do the same. He can choose whatever order is lucrative to him. So we don't use algorithms. as a core to our product. So we rely on human connection, which is basically empowered by our app. And I must say that the overall company that has been built and is still developing is based on this kind of a human connection as a core value that we have inside of us.
Okay, so what kind of marketing strategy INDrive doing to grab all the market?
Well, we're still expanding. This year has been a great success so far. We just had the marketing campaign going in the main cities of our presence. We're still expanding geographically. We're still expanding the lines of services that we provide within the ride-hailing vertical. We just launched the courier vertical and is working on it as well. We're working on numerous product features to actually cater the best to the Indonesian market. We know that Indonesians really love to pay without cashless.
Yes.
So we're working on it, and it's going to be introduced really, really soon. So we're working on different product improvements, internal operational stuff to make the product more efficient, easy to use. We're actually introducing new technologies like AI into the product building. So many things going on, and marketing, of course, is there to support this. First of all, geo expansion, product expansion, and of course brand building, which is I believe doing really good in Indonesia. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna talk each about that. Talking about the bidding system for payment, some people or maybe the passenger think it's gonna be profitable for them, for the passenger. But what do you think about the bidding system will bring an impact to driver income?
That's actually the best on the market, as I think. Because as a service, we charge very less commission compared to our competitors. Not only in Indonesia, but worldwide. That's basically the core attitude, the core strategy that we use to expand and build our business on, right? So it allows driver partners earn more with us, because we as a company, we're keeping less to ourselves. So we're very lean in terms of this operational efficiency, which allows us to actually give this value back to passengers because they pay a lower price, and give the value back to drivers because they are charged less, so they can keep more money to themselves.
Okay,